Beautiful prediction, Medic. Beautifully done. And also, Targamas.
Another new champ!
That's another new champ.
What is this, man? We're going to have Zed support next? Just going to go through the whole list?
I did.
Let's get down and dirty as we make it onto Summoner's Rift for the 4th game of Week 2. Week 2?
Oh, no. Oh, no, Medic.
Small typo, I win.
No. So where are we? Are we week 2 or are we
it's the
on the first
week 2
5?
of the second week 5, Vedius, okay? That's where we are.
Guys, we speak for a living.
Oh, I was going to get you so good.
Right.
Anyway.
In terms of this early game, we see G2 looking to do a bit of an invade here. They don't have a sweeper at their disposal, so they will be spotted on this ward. Question mark pings are coming down from Astralis. Nothing really going to amount to anything. They're just going to drop that ward off, and then Targamas is going to replace his trinket for the sweeper. So,
EQ combo does a lot of work, and Jankos here has cleared his Gromp, his blue, his red, and he's looking for a level 3 towards the top side. But there's already movement from the rest of Astralis. White Knight does have the flash, will get away, dodges the EQ, but falls to first blood. Zanzara and Dayor not here in time to trade. Zanzara takes a little bit of a bite out of Jankos, but he's still able to walk away.
G2 is on a bit of a timer there, 0.5 on average. This man is constantly looking for plays, and we'll see him look for a play onto Broken Blades.
That jungle proximity would put him in the highest in the league if it was across the course of the entire season. 4 members top here for Astralis. Promiscu going for the dive. Broken Blade dead before he can get out. Promiscu will tank the tower, and the Death Ray finds its mark as Caps will answer with a kill of his own.
Ends up being 1-for-1, so the response...
Dayor with a good flash. Phase Rush gets him away from any ensuing fight. Broken Blade has the Fate Unbound, doesn't chase it up. Flacker coming in. Zap goes wide.
Ooh.
And Dayor, some fancy feet there, and a blast cone to boot will get him out. Promiscu's looking for a Zenith Blade, but it would be at a numbers disadvantage.
Wow, a lot to unpack there. So Broken Blade actually passed towards mid, and they ended up making how strong of a support he is. And he fits into the G2 mold beautifully. That roaming support style is what Mickey was very well known for, and he seems to complement Jankos incredibly well.
Broken Blade was dead. He then has to work his way towards the mid lane, as you say. Astralis, though, not wanting to give up a dive opportunity. Curtain Call comes out. Guardian, though, onto Flacket. Is going to do quite a lot of work here. Dayor's trying to rattle through with the damage. Flacket able to get away, gets excited, but it's still a double. Over to Astralis with a double to answer the heal. Just in time, Caps on the chase. Realm Warp will get Dayor out. Caps unable to find his opposite man.
Game. It's often in the mid game where they fall short. Let's see how they fare in this one.
Pillar coming out. Zanzara looking for the trade. Damage here. Broken Blade's going to go back. Fate Unsealed will come out. And look at the damage onto Zanzara with the Cataclysm coming down. Jankos dunks him into the dirt, but it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Okay, for the record, Zanzara was 2 levels below Broken Blade. He was in a 2 versus 1, and he still ends up getting a kill. So the Trundle pick into these melees did exceptionally well, being able to steal that AD, the ultimate offering so much value. Props to Zanzara, but this could very well mean a Rift Herald going in the favor of G2, but Astralis looking to challenge still.
Dayor, no Realm Warp, no TP. White Knight just stepping forward, looking for that eye. It will open up, and Jankos secures it with the smite. Will get the Rift Herald, tries to EQ out, will manage to get the flash. Dayor on his way, though, and the chase is on. Targamas flashes away as well. 2 flashes expended by G2 to escape. At level 5, it's 110% bonus attack speed. If you are looking for these trades, it does so much work for you as 3 shots land, but the 4th goes wide from Cobby in the bottom lane. Trundle, he is eating.
G2 will maintain control over the river for the time being. Here we are, Dayor.
Promiscu going in, look at the solar flare, look at the damage. Jankos just jumped. Pillar goes out as well. TP's going to join the fight as Broken Blade may look to join this fray. Targamas gets to the blast cone, doesn't use it yet, and the turnaround. Fate sealed for Zanzara, 1-for-1 trade in the bottom side river.
So the initial engage looked really good for Astralis, but that...
You can see once again the support's being very involved in this game so far. Rift Herald charges in here. Caps gets 160 gold in his back pocket, looking to make it more as Dayor tries to cull this wave, but he's 20 CS behind and about 400 gold behind to boot. It's a difficult position for him to be in, and although Broken Blade struggled yesterday in this exact same matchup, the early attention from Jankos means that he is 1,400 gold ahead now on this Yone Betty.
So, huge props to him. I think he's been really impactful in G2.
Promiscu, Zenith Blade just wide. There's the Pillar Solar Flare, flashed away. Flacket able to escape. Deadly Flourish will find its mark, but G2 able to control this bottom side river and the Dragon Pit alongside it. They will get the first Drake of the game at the 14-minute mark. A very late soul in this one.
Starix was changed for everyone at home. You shouldn't really build it second anymore. It's not that good. It's much better when you have more bonus HP.
The shield scales are bonus health.
Yes, now the TP comes through. G2 currently starting off the Rift Herald. Broken Blade
with a nice little dodge across the wall. That Herald might reset here. Broken Blade locked up. He doesn't get away. Zanzarah takes the kill. Jankos secures the Herald, but he's going to pay for it with his life. Cataclysm only leaps him into the arms of Zanzarah. 6-2. The Troll King has arrived.
Which I think, like, Yone does not like playing against Trundle. Targamas could be in some danger here.
Oh, the Deadly First going to land the root. Unbreakable comes down, but the Solar Flare will stun Targamas up. Pops the stopwatch. Now the chase is on. Zanzarah looking for his 7th. Couldn't quite get there in time. Didn't pop the Subjugate either. That would have ticked Targamas down, you have to feel. Looks like G2 Dragons, gold, all favor G2. 2,000 gold ahead. This will be their 2nd dragon of the game as well. Broken Blade is mighty strong on this Yone. With the Immortal Shield Bow already complete that Zeal, he's looking for another tower. And White Knight, you can chip away at him. Maybe you've got a slight level advantage, but Broken Blade very happy just to take turret damage in exchange for his health pool.
For the Yone to work in a side lane, they're looking to get some deeper vision towards the bot side of the map. Astralis are actually contesting this vision and making it harder. Engage now from Promise.
Now Targamas doesn't have flash, and they know that. Jankos has EQ, he will flash across the wall. Targamas chases him actually. Smart play there by G2. Broken Blade stepping forward here. The Rift Herald will this get a charging? Because you got Smite, you got Jump, you got a lot of damage, but you couldn't quite take it out in time. Zanzarah smites afterward. Scaling as the champion loses some of their HP.
We talked a lot about scaling. That is 2 items done on the Jinx, that is 2 items done on Caps, and that is 2 items done on Broken Blade. And this is usually the threshold at which Astralis' comp struggles. And yes, G2 can now threaten a Baron.
So White Knight has TP. Do Astralis even have any semblance of a clue that this is happening? They didn't have wards in the river. And with Broken Blade being at 2 items, with Blackhead being Jinx, and with Caps being Victor, it's a very easy cleanup there for G2. Baron secured under the noses of Astralis.
Very cleanly done from G2. They've done such a great job this game of maintaining vision control pretty consistently throughout the river, and that caught Astralis off guard. They would not... hang on. Broken Blade getting collapsed on.
Ooh. Hex Flash. He's looking for the chase here. Zenith Blade just wide. Broken Blade's going to get rooted and pulled back and stunned up, and Promise will take the kill. Targamas now in a world of trouble as Deo's on the chase, has the Realm Warp. Will they go further? Solar Flare just a little bit short. And they won't be able to chase any further. Astralis are able to find a pick on one of those powerful side lane picks.
Yes, that's a pretty big pick. It will slow G2 down a little bit, but remember that the longer this game goes, the easier it's going to be for G2. Astralis, they're just kind of looking for any pick that they can find at this point. Once again, they're sitting in this bush looking for an opportunity. Zanzarah, does he see something?
Kind of just looking to clear out this cannon minion if they can. Of course, cannons outrange towers when they have the Baron buff on, which is why G2 continue just to guard that with their lives. Zanzarah stepping forward. Pillar of Ice goes down. Jankos EQs to Caps, but the wave has been culled, has been cleared, and Astralis hold on to their mid-tier 2. Still, 2,000 gold between these two teams, but the longer the game goes on, the less that gold difference matters, and the more G2 continue to scale. Of course, there is still scaling on Astralis' side. You know, Dale, Ryze can do a lot of work in a late game fight, but you don't have the backup of an AD carry that hyperscale with the top lane in it that scales as well as Yone.
Well, the other big problem is the range, my man.
Yep.
How do you close the gap against a Victor, a Jinx, and a Braum? They just create so much zone control. White Knight gets knocked up.
Well, Broken Blade just jumped into that. Didn't know White Knight was there, at least it was blind with the jump, and now but on the other side. Jankos caught out. If they can kill the jungler, perhaps they still have a chance. Jankos dives in with the Cataclysm, and Zanzarah is the jungler that falls. Astralis now all hail the retreaters. Caps caught out by Deo just a little bit, but this will be the 3rd dragon of the game. Over to G2.
Wow, G2 immediately punish Astralis, and they might be looking for more. The Baron buff is about to wear off. Knock-up. Knowing that once you get a couple more points in that E, it does last a little bit longer. You can leverage the double knock-up, and G2 is literally taking everything. They're stealing away Astralis' camps. They know the Baron is worn off, but with those death times still up for Astralis, they can secure these towers, and they say, you know what, even if we reset a little bit late, what is Astralis going to be able to do about it?
Spotted by it there, but the thing is, only Dale was spotted by that. Now, do G2 invest 3 players into killing only Dale? Because if they do, this is a good play. Jankos going to jump over. Promise and Zanzarah are waiting, but they don't click the blast cone in time, so Jankos might be able to jump out of this one. Cataclysm coming out. Promise takes the kill. Gets the kill on Jankos. Promise though will fall as Blackhead opens up. Curtain's call coming out. 1-for-1, 1-for-2 trade now in favor of G2. White Knight trying to do what he can. Kobe needs to get into the midst of this, but Caps keeps him at arm's length, keeps him at bay. Deo in, blast cone back. Deo does not have the damage on this Ryze. Kobe will get 1 in response, splashes away. But Broken Blade, Caps, and Targamas able to get out alive.
And G2 once again come out on top in the fight. Jankos G2 have their group together as they now look for another pick.
Zanzara immediately Cataclysmed here, doesn't have the flash, and Caps is waiting for the kill. Super Mega Death Rocket will find it. He just walks around, orders a ward, doesn't really manage to do anything, and this 3-item Grave is very much neutralized by that Cataclysm in the fight. G2 now looking for their second Baron of the game. Bounties available for Astralis. Maybe they'll look towards the mid lane. That tower stands precariously, but G2 actually look for a flank of their own here, Betty.
Overall, a very clean game is what we've been seeing from G2. As they look for more kills.
Glacial Fisher just shot. Promiscu can blast cone. And that should be that, as Targamas can't chase him down.
But yeah, Astralis can find some sort of crazy miracle play.
And Zanzara might be the player to do that off the back of Caps, though. We'll spot this out. Promiscu goes in, and Promiscu is going to go down pretty quickly. Not really much follow-up from the rest of Astralis. And how do you follow someone over a wall like that? White Knight tries to do what he can here, but they are locked up, rooted in place. Caps takes the second kill of the battle. G2 now barreling down towards the Nexus.
I know a lot of people are going to think that that looks really int, but Astralis is in a position where they have to try something. And if they don't do anything, they're just going to lose. So Promiscu saw an opportunity. He tried to make a play happen. The rest of Astralis couldn't follow up. And now G2 will find themselves knocking on the Nexus towers.
And looking for that second place all by themselves, at least until the last game of the day. 8-3 for this G2 lineup. Replacing Reckless, bringing in Flacker, bringing in Targamas, replacing Mickey, placing Wonder in the top lane. I think a lot of people thought it would be more rebuilding than rebirth for G2, but so far, at least in the regular season, they are looking on top form. They will take down Astralis, clean them up in their base. Only White Knight survives, but Flacker's having none of that. Final rocket to the face as Astralis' winning spree is cut very short by G2, and they aim for second place in the LEC. Dayor left alive on the fountain. Minions aren't even doing the job here for G2, so instead they will do it themselves. Nexus falls, G2 take the win.
What's the victory here? Or just hugs? I saw Caps was so animated, you know? He was like...